not sure if you've heard, but we now have state-funded, state-sanctioned segregation. I'm not exaggerating. This is not an exaggeration. At I believe it's Warwickshire and Coventry University Hospital or something in the West Midlands. Yeah, there was a poster found, and it shows that they're organising events, but for their nurses and stuff, for staff, only for BAME. And if you don't know what that means, it's Newspeak, racist term for Black, Asian, and minority ethnic. So basically, not white people. They want to make them a protected class. BAME, that is. And the NHS, it's funded by the state, by the government, not really them, the taxpayer. And they got safe spaces, basically, which is just Newspeak for segregation. They are excluding people from events based on their race. And, this event is going to be held by someone, there will be money spent on it, even if it's just through Labour. I don't know, they might have snacks there or something. And it is segregation, it is racism, call it for what it is. And those people who say, oh no, you can't have reverse racism against white people, that in itself is racist, and it's fucking dehumanising. You can be racist against anyone. That is, people are humans, and people are assigned certain races in the society we live. And if you're saying you can't do this because of your race, that is racist. There is no debate on that. That is definitional. That is axiomatic. It is racism what they're doing. And you could say, you could cope with it. Say, oh, it's just, it's just trivial. It's just a, meeting. It's not the same as you can't go on a bus or whatever. But it's a slippery slope, and it's not okay. The principle of it is not okay. There shouldn't be a penny of taxpayer money spent on racial segregation. I don't care how little it is. It's not okay. It's completely unacceptable. And the NHS should be sued for this. Absolutely. A class action lawsuit against the British people. That is racism. That is segregation. I don't care how you change your definitions, how you have your doublethink, your newspeak. That is racism. You're discriminating against someone based on their race. It's not okay. It doesn't matter who it's against. So and obviously this comes after news of Sainsbury's, having safe spaces for their staff, and that's obviously, it's not quite as bad because it's technically private, but it's still. I'm never shopping at Sainsbury's. I never did anyway. It's a bit, middle class and that. There's not as much range of stuff in there. So it's shit anyway. But if that happened in Asda, for example, I'd stop going there, or Lidl or whatever. It's just not on. You should be boycotting, people who promote their segregation. Say, oh, it's, we have white privilege, it's Black Lives Matter. That's also racist. Black Lives Matter is a racist, violent communist group. And you say, oh, it's not an organisation. Yes, it is. They're militarised. They have Facebook groups they chat on. It is an organisation. And people who, identify with that are violent. They are communist, and they are fundamentally racist. It's fundamentally racist, even if you're a private company, to have a safe space that excludes people of a certain race. Safe spaces are inherently racist. It's as simple as that. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that fucking bullshit. The government really needs to step in and sort this shit out in the NHS. Obviously they're not gonna, because Boris is basically a closet Marxist, but not so closet at the moment. It's not okay. It's not okay, guys. It is racism. It is segregation. I don't care what anyone says. They're wrong. It is definitionally segregation, and it is by definition racism. And to say it's not racism because it's discriminating against white people is itself racist and dehumanising.